Hello guys, and welcome to my new advanced mock analyzer system. And so in this project we have tried our possible best to analyze 5 different mock exams within the same spreadsheet program. So let's launch the program so we look at what we have in stock this time around. So let me open it. And yes, good. So we have a login. Let's try to log in. So I'll say okay, so let me log in. Good. So this time around, this is our dashboard. Okay, now this dashboard has so many features that I would like to take you through before we start experimenting the system. So over here we can navigate to individual mock dashboard. So if I want to go to mock 1, so this one will take me to mock 1 dashboard, and this mock 1, and then I can actually enter my scores, print broadsheet, print summary sheet, print order of merit, send SMS. In fact, we'll take our time and look at them one after the other, and also have infographics here. In fact, I have registered 10 candidates already. 5 of them are boys, 5 of them are girls, and we have 190 slots left. It means the system can take up to 200 candidates. Okay, so we've got you covered. You don't have to worry. No matter your class size, I'm not sure you're going to have candidates more than 200. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard. So let's go back to the dashboard, and over here, like I explained earlier on, we use this one to navigate to the individual mocks. Now we can go to a register. So this is the register where we can enter a student, and this time around I have given you the opportunity to set your own grading system. Okay, so if you think you don't like my grading system, that is 0 to 34 being grade 9, 35 to 44 being grade 8, and all that, you can change it. Maybe you want to be 0 to 25 to be grade 9, however, or 0 to maybe 40 to be grade 9. However your grading system is, you just set it up. Make sure you have from grade 9 counting downwards to grade 1, and then you add your remarks if you like, or if you think you like my grading system, you leave it, and then you leave it at it. Then you only have to register your candidates here. Now we'll come back and add some more candidates. Okay, so let's go back home, and then we can now do what we call subject reports. So at the end of the mocks, we want to see maybe English language for the 5 different mocks. So here you can see I have 10 candidates registered, and the 10 candidates are here, and these are their summarized reports. So mock 1, each of the candidates score will be here. Mock 2, mock 3, that is the average score, the average score up to, then we'll still strike the average for the 5 mocks, so we know in all. So this one is in all English. In all we can track, so the teacher can track mock 1, maybe the candidate had 100, or mock 2 the candidate had 80. It means it regressed and all that, so you can do your analysis here. Then we can move to subject by subject. We can go home as well. Now this time around we have an interactive chart here. So for example, in a glance, you want to see number of grade 1s that the kids are making, number of grade 2s, 3s. So this is grade based analysis. So if you come here, let's say mock 1, you see it changes this one to BDT mock 1 because I've selected mock 1 in BDT. So if I want to check mock 1 English and move on to English, it changes it to mock 1 English. And mind you, the data will change accordingly. And then mock 1 French, the data will change accordingly. Mock 1 Ghana language, it will change accordingly, or Mock 2. Now, you can also click on this to do multiple selection. Okay, or here to multiple selection. Maybe I want to compare English, BDT and English. So I check this for Mock 1, BDT and English. So here it is. I have Mock 1 BDT here, and then Mock 1 English here, and then that goes my analysis. Okay, so that is what you can do. Okay, so that is, and here we have all the 5 mocks and then the class percentage, so or the year group percentage. Let me put the year group, so they are candidates. So let's say you are using this one for your 2022 year group, and then you want to track 5 different mock exams. So here you see on the dashboard, you see Mock 1, how they did, how well they did in percentage form, Mock 2, Mock 3, Mock 4, Mock 5. So without talking so much, let us zoom into the Mock 1, and let me show you how you can enter scores. So enter marks entry, and you see that the candidates are here. I can enter marks. So let me do some random scores. So let's say, let me use a function to randomly generate scores. Now let's say I want the least score to be 50, and then the maximum score to be 100. Okay, so automatically it's generating scores for me. I can run for them. So this is what I have. Let me copy and make it, paste it as a number, because I don't want it to be in the formula form. So now this is it. So Mock 1 completed, marks entered. So assuming your teachers are done entering their scores for Mock 1, at a glance they see the aggregate, they see the raw score, they see the position based on raw score, so this position is based on raw score. So check who has the best raw score. So 570, so 475. So first position is 536, second position is 534. So you see this raw score. But let's check this one position. So this one is using the grade. So who has the best grade will be first. So let's say grade 8, you see, first, followed by grade 9 second, in that order. So it's up to you. If you want to use the raw score as ranking, then what you need to do is to make it raw score, and then the aggregate will go. If you like both, maintain it both, or if you want only the aggregate instead of the raw score, aggregate will come for ranking and raw score will go. So that is what you can do here. If you want to check their positions, you have the opportunity to select the type of the type of rank you want to see, whether you want to see by aggregate or by raw score. Now let's go back to the analysis. So you can see that because I have entered data, you can see some analysis here. So this one is Mock 1 pass rate, subject by subject. So you can see that English had 82%, Maths has 70%, Science had 71%, Social had 84, and in that order. Okay, so if you come here, we are seeing our top 5 candidates based on raw score for Mock 1. So top 5 candidates, we have candidate 7 who had 536 marks. We can check whether indeed candidate 7 had the best distance. So we can go back to the entries here. Okay, let's cross check and see whether we have the right thing. So candidate 7, this is candidate 7, and as you can see, 536. Mind you, the position you are seeing here is based on grade, not raw score. If I use the raw score, you see that he will be first or she will be first. So let's see the raw score and see what I'm trying to say. Raw score. Sorry. Raw score. I want raw score. Give me raw score. Okay. So you can see that candidate 7, when we use raw score, candidate 7 emerged first because the analysis we are seeing here is based on raw score. That's why I indicated top 5 candidate based on raw score. So candidate 7 had the 536 in that order. So this chart alone tells you. So here, if you go to register and then you register your student name, you see your students appearing here. So you see who is topping, and even as you start entering subject by subject, you can be seeing the performance, who is topping and who is following and all that. And it's a very simple analysis that we are doing here. And then this is the overall performance for the class, 76%. So in all, mock 1, the performance is 76%. So that's the rank. Okay. So if we come to so we've seen how we can enter marks. Let's check how we can print broadsheet. So now we can print broadsheet for mock 1. So this is the broadsheet. Okay, so mock 1 results broadsheet, and then we can see them here. Here too, we can select the type of ranking we want to have. If we want to have both, we can have, if we can have, okay, either we have it by score, so this is by score, or by grade. It's up to us. Okay, so we can change it like that. Then we go back. Then let's see summary sheet. So this one can be printed. Maybe you want to do a meeting, and then you can actually project. If you have a projector, you can project it in a meeting, or you can print it out. Let's see print. So you can print this one out and give it to your teachers in a meeting, and then you discuss the performance. So you can discuss subject by subject. So English, grade 1, 5 of them had grade 1, and then the subject-based performance for English is 82. I mean, you can now discuss what went wrong and what went well and all that. So it is a comprehensive analysis. You can print this one as your analysis. So you can go back, and then so this is an analysis sheet, and then you can go back, and then you can print order of merit. So this time around, so this is broadsheet. Okay, the broadsheet is as in their index number. So if you have about, let's say, 50 candidates, so candidate 1, candidate 2, and then this is their performance on the broadsheet. But if you come here, you can also print order of merit. So this one, as the icon indicates, you want to see the one who did well on top in that order. Okay, so if you rank it, you see that it is showing the candidate 7, as we saw on this thing, emerging first. So this one can see even the grade is even coming down. You can see, and then the raw score is reducing. So this is order of merit for mock 1 results. You can go back, and then we can send an SMS. So we can send an SMS. So send SMS, and then we can, this is where we can send SMS. I just have to log in, and then I can send my SMS. So I will take you through, if you like the analyzer, I will take you through how you can send an SMS to parents. So this is the information that will go to the parents. So these are the parents' contacts, and then we are sending them the raw score of the candidate, the average score, and then the aggregate. Okay, so individual parent will receive for the award the raw score. In fact, we can add messages. So let me show you the content of the message, how it is going to look like. So this is the content of the message. Okay, so the message will read like this: hello. So it will be like, hello candidate 1, below are the summary of your mock 1 performance. So raw score, this and that, from the examination committee, Educon School Complex. So very simple. You can modify the message yourself before you send. So let's go back. And so this is mock 1. We've entered data, and here, like I was saying, if I select mock 1 and I select BDT, it shows you the number of candidates who had 1, 6 of them had 1 from the interactive chart here. So I call this interactive chart. So grade 2, we have 3 people having grade 2 in BDT. Let's check if this is correct. So it says 20001. Now, so if we go to BDT for mock 1, okay, so let's do like this. Let's go to mock 1, and then let's go to summary sheet BDT. Sorry, so 630001. Okay, 630001. So you can see what we're trying to do. If I change the subject, data will change. Let's I'll go to ICT. Okay, so it's 42003, like that. Okay, so it depends on the mock you want to analyze. If I come to mock 2, it will be 0 because I've not entered. Remember, mock 2 is 0. We don't have any data to show for mock 2, so it is actually 0. Mock 2 is 0. Now let's enter data for the other mocks. So quickly I'll go to mock 2 so we can do a serious analysis. Let's enter marks for mock 2. Let's enter marks. So by random. Okay, so I'll say equal. I'll do the same range so that the minimum will be 50, the maximum is 100. Okay, so I come to this way. Should I could generate automatically for me. Let me copy. In fact, let me paste. We will do it within space of few hours. Let's say in a space of 48 hours, we will do it for you. Okay, so let's go back home. Now you see the performance rate. This one has 76, 74, 73, 76. Wow. Mock 4 and mock 1. There's a tie percentage rate. Okay, so let's go to mock 5, guys. Let's enter marks for mock 5. Let's enter marks for mock 5, and then as usual, let's choose random score. Let me generate random score for them. So minimum 50, maximum is 100. Okay, so we can come here, drag like this. Okay, so we copy and we paste as follows. Okay, control A. So now let's go back. So we have 74 here for mock 5. Good. So candidate 3 is stopping mock 5. What about mock 4? Who is stopping mock 4? Candidate 4 is stopping mock 4. Mock 3, who is stopping mock 4? Candidate 7 is stopping mock. So you see, that is how the thing is each of them is different. Mock 2, mock 1. Okay, so now we can go back to the broadsheet. So each mock we can now, if you pick mock 5, see data is going to change. Mock 5 ICT and then mock 1 ICT. Is that they're not the same? You see. Now, so I want us to look at mock 2 ICT, same subject. We want to compare mock 2. So this is the analysis. Mock 3 ICT, and it changes to ICT mock 3. Mock 4 ICT mock 4. Mock 5 ICT mock 5. And then okay, so mock 1, you can change the subject to English. Let's try English. Mock 1, so 5 grade 1s, 3 grade 2. We have 3 candidates. Let's check mock 2 of the English. Okay, this time around it dropped. They had 5 for grade 1 and now they are giving only 2. So in an analysis, the teacher will have to tell why mock 1 they did so well like that, the mock 2 we need to know what happened so we can solve it before, because the final mock we expect it to be better, even though you see mine is not better because I did random numbers, okay? But if you use this system as your tracker, I mean, you should be able to know that this is the performance for previous mocks, and so we should always try to improve. It is the number of grade ones, improve them, make sure that this time around there are more grade ones coming in and all that. So now if you come to subject based reports, so now at the end of the mock we can print, we can check English. So let's check again. So now you can see that English mock 1, the average score was 78, and now it reduced to mock 2. It means they did English mock 1, the candidate 1 did very well. Candidate 1 did very well, but in mock 2 dropped. I don't know whether you're checking the analysis here. So mock 2 dropped, mock 6, I mean, improved. Sorry, mock 3 improved, mock 4 improved, mock 5 fantastic. So you see, you can use this one. You do 2 mocks, you can come and check mock 1 and 2, compare. You can call them one by one. As a teacher, you have this your sheet, so you call your candidate 1. Now mock 1 you scored 78, and mock 2 56. What was your problem? As a teacher, you can actually encourage them, use this one to encourage them. If you see somebody has been doing so well, look at this one, look at this, 98, 90, and it's dropping 64, 65. I mean if you have something like this, something is going on that is not well. You call the candidate, say, no, what kind of trend is this? And then after talking to the person, you can see improvement, and it should shoot up again. So this is what we are trying to do this time around. We have 5 mocks together, and then we have the analysis done and dusted. So you can always come. So now let's check mock 5, order of merit, candidate 3. Okay, let's change these candidates. In fact, it's not nice like this. Let's change these candidates to names. So okay, so we've changed this into names. So now if you go to mock 1, you should see Yaba is stopping, followed by Kwame Opoku. So that is how it works. So you go to mock 2, you can see same Yaba and Adjoin Shra. But let's check mock 1 again. Yaba topped and Kwame Opoku followed. Okay, so mock 2, the same Yaba is stopping, and then Ajua Inshra followed. Then mock 3, same Yaba again. Wow. Mock 4, Cindy Opare. Mock 5, it means that the Yaba has done so well. Yaba is nowhere to be found here out of the top 5. So I mean, you can actually see how the system works, and you can print. Kaput. So the summary sheet is also clear, and so that is it. Thank you so much for your time. I think this time around the system has been improved, and this was done based on comments from 1 or 2 institutions or 2 schools that are already using our previous version, and we have put all the comments together, and we've come out with this wonderful piece. So I think yes, if you want us to do more than 5 analysis for you, maybe you want 10, you give us some time, then we'll have to add up for you, so that at one place you can have your data being analyzed mock by mock for 10 different mocks for you. And so this one too is a pro version, of the system that we've been developing for you. The first version was free. You can see it is still on my YouTube. The link is still there. I've not taken it off. You can still download that one if you want that one. But this one is packed, and this is not for free. If you need it, just contact us 0241857477. I repeat, 0241857477, and you're going to see the number right on your screen here. And then you can also reach us via mail, info@educonclimax.com, and then just tell us whatever you want us to do for you to analyze your. And also have another system. Yes, so after this you can print, sorry, I almost forgot, you can print report cards, result slips, sorry. So you can print result slips. Let me show you how the result slips looks like. So let me close this one. So say save. Okay, so I'm going to close it. Okay, so closed. So this is the system. And then let me get you a copy of the report card so you know how it goes. So mock. So this is a result slip. Okay, so this is a result slip that will connect it to the database, and then you can print this for your candidates. It's loading. Let it load. Individual candidates. Okay, so that is it. So as you can see, in fact, this one is not linked to the one I've done. So you have a result slip for mock 1. In fact, what I'm going to do is that I will do analysis for previous scores. So I'm working on it. This one was for the old version, and then I'm building 5 different result slips for each candidate, for mock 1, mock 2, mock 3, mock 4, and 5. So with mock 2, you will start seeing previous performance as a raw score and aggregate, so that the student can have at a glance, okay, my previous mock I had raw score of 486, and then aggregate was 7, and this time around this is what I have for mock 2. So I'm working on that one as well. So that one to come with a system where you can print this at the end of the mock and give it to the candidate or give it to the parent, so they will see how they are doing. Comment is auto generated. You only fix your logo and then your name, the school name, and other stuff here, and then headmaster signature, and then we're good to go. So thanks for